All right, today we'll be looking at three problems with adding and subtracting integers. Now this first problem is 3 plus 5. Both numbers are positive, and teachers teach that 3 plus 5 is 8, okay? Teaching 3 plus 5 is 8 is great. But when you relate 3 plus 5 to the number line, students are more successful when they get to problems at a higher grade level with integers. So it's best to start adding and subtracting using the number line. All right? So what does 3 plus 5 mean? Yes, teaching a student 3 plus 5 is 8 is low level. You want to get them to understand what these integers mean. So if I start with a positive 3, all right, you can teach your students that's 3 units to the right of 0. All right, this would definitely be a great lesson even to build on the coordinate plane. All right, so 3, a positive 3 is 3 units to the right of 0. All right, but I want to add 5 more units. Well, since this is a positive 5, you want to go 5 more units. 5 more units to the right. So if I have 3, okay, if I start out with 3 units to the right and I add 5 more units to the right, I end up with 8, okay? So this will be a great lesson to use adding and subtracting integers with the number line. So then when your students get to higher grades and they see 3 minus 5, they don't automatically say 2. 2 is incorrect. 5 minus 3 is 2, but if you teach them integers based on a number line, they can see the relationship better. So let's draw another number line. All right, so we're starting out with a positive 3. We're starting out with a positive 3. All right, so there's 3 units to the right of the number line. But look at this. This is a minus 5, okay? Or negative 5. Both mean the same thing. So you got to be careful teaching students how to understand integers. Because if I start out at a positive 3, which is 3 units to the right on the number line, the negative 5 mean that I lose 5. Or it can also mean I owe 5. I like using real life terms. I owe 5. You can say, if you're a football player, you can say I lost 5 yards. So you can see that the number is decreasing by 5. So if I start off with 3 units to the right and I decrease by 5, so I go to the left on the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I end up with negative 2. So teaching students how to relate integers to the number line will make math so much easier. Let's take a look at this last one. All right, we have negative 3 and negative 5. Okay, let's go back to this one right quick. Most teachers teach these quick rules, and the student really don't understand why the rule works. They know the rule gets them the answer, but they don't understand the depth of the integer and understanding why the rule works. Most teachers teach that you're adding and subtracting integers, and you got a positive and a negative integer. They teach subtract the numbers 3 and 5. Okay, they give you 2, and then they say keep the sign of the bigger number. The reason why that is dangerous, is because you're teaching the student take the sign of the bigger number, but in actuality, when you understand integers, negative 5 is not bigger than a positive 3. So you have to watch when you're teaching tricks in math that students really understand the concept of adding and subtracting integers, okay? Another thing teachers teach, they teach a negative 3 and negative 5 equals negative 8. Well, that gives the student the correct answer, but this is the rule that they teach. They teach, well, if you're adding and subtracting integers, you got 2 negative numbers. They say add the integers together, okay, and keep the sign. What does that mean? You want to make the numbers relatable to students, okay? Tricks give answers, but they don't teach concept. So let's go right back to the number line, all right? So if you start off with -3, all right, so that's 3 units to the left of 0, so I'm right here. But notice that I also have to go 5 more units to the left of 0. So if I start off with -3, 3 units to the left of 0, and I go 5 more units to the left, that's why the answer is -8. So even though the rules work, you want your students to understand why the rule works. And that's teaching them how to understand integers, where we can start at a very low grade level. Even in kindergarten, you can teach number line with adding. And that'll help if you vertically align number line with adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers. You can carry it out from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade, and I guarantee you it will help you in college. All right, thank you so much for watching.